There's a lot of people who would probably be thinking, for that amount of money you're spending, you could just rent a house.
No, that's true. People say that I could rent a house, but renting a house comes with all the maintenance, all the headaches of renting a house. This one is just as much, but again, it's hassle-free. Just rent a whole bunch of small places in one building.
This is Migo and Kathy, a Filipino American family from Arizona that decided to move back to the Philippines. They're doing condo life in 3 different units, which may seem odd to most expats, but this family makes it work. Let's see why they fell in love with Mandaluyong.
So what's going on, everyone? So today we are in Ortigas/Mandaluyong area, and we're meeting with a Filipino American expat family that decided to move all the way from Arizona to the Philippines. And today we're gonna tour their condo. We're gonna check out the area, learn a little bit more about them. And if you stick with us to the end of the video, we're gonna talk about their total cost of living on a monthly basis to live in the Philippines for a family of 4. But I see them right here. What's going on? What's up? What's up? So, can you just briefly introduce yourselves?
My name is Migo. This is my wife, Kathy. We're from Phoenix, Arizona, and we've been living in the Philippines for about 2 years.
And you guys are Filipino Americans, but you have an interesting story. So, y'all both grew up in the Philippines. Can y'all talk a little bit more about that?
So we both grew up here. We both went to school here. After graduating college, we moved to the U.S., which is about almost 20 years ago, and we've been living there ever since. When an opportunity came for us to finally come back, we took that opportunity, so we've been back for 2 years now. So it's a little bit different, unlike your usual expats that are, foreigners that are coming to the Philippines. We grew up here, so it's kind of coming back, but we're also kind of living this somewhat expat life.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been great over here.
Love it.
Awesome.
Love it. Best decision.
All right, so guys, we're first gonna start with touring around the area. They're gonna show us a little bit more about this area because we are in
Greenfield District in Mandaluyong City.
So we thought it was Ortigas, but Ortigas...
Ortigas, it's not really a city. It's more like what they call a district. So Ortigas Center is in Mandaluyong City.
So we are in Mandaluyong because they were going to come for me in the comment section. They were going to be typing away, that's not Ortigas, that's Mandaluyong. But yeah,
yes,
we are in Mandaluyong. So we're first going to check out the area and showcase what's around the area because I don't know if y'all can tell. Let me just turn the camera around. It is so lively here. You've got so many different shops, restaurants. You've got people exercising, working out, jogging. You got some food trucks over there. So we're gonna first check out the area and then we're going to check out the condos because you guys have a very unique situation going on when it comes to the condo living. So we'll make sure to check that out afterwards. So y'all just stay tuned, stick around, but let's get to it.
This used to be all area of Unilab, and then they converted it into condos, so it's very commercial now. I want to say about 20 years old is when they started the development, so a lot of these places are less than 20 years old. Yeah, now it's booming, so you'll see some of the old parts, which are the older buildings, and then you'll see all of the new buildings too. So this is the newest one, Greenfield Tower. This is where we're entering Greenfield District. And this walking path right here, a lot of people go jogging over here because the block is basically where the entrance of Unilab is. So it's a good place, unobstructed to go jogging around, and then, the views are nice, the neighborhood's nice. A lot of places where you can stop and grab something to eat. This is SM, Fame, that's also a condo, but the first floor has all the restaurants that you can go to. So that's one of the supermarkets that we go to. It's super close, walking distance, and then you go down here. The food trucks we'll see. The food trucks are really nice. It's kind of dead now, but you'll see later, it'll be packed. A lot of people go down here. And after they go for a walk, that's where they go. A very safe neighborhood too. There's a fire station, police station right there. Even late at night, you don't feel not safe. First of all, it's always busy. There's always people walking around. The call centers, 24-hour restaurants. So you'll always have somewhere to eat. There's a Mercury drugstore that's 24 hours too. So if you need to buy something in the middle of the night, emergency, it's easy to get to. And once we get there, you'll see what we have.
I like that it's very walkable. You got nice wide sidewalks.
It's designed for for walking. Yeah, that's a funny thing. Like, they say that BGC is designed for walking, but when they actually built it, there are no trees, there's no shade, it's too hot to walk. You know, it's like the gardens are aesthetic, not really designed for convenience. Over here, you'll see it's all super shaded. Trees are thick. So that's why a lot of people go jogging here, running, walking and stuff, just because it's very pedestrian friendly. So yeah, those are the food trucks right there. So yeah, there's padel courts, rock climbing, CrossFit, and then there's like neighborhood walks, yoga classes in the field. Too bad the park is under renovation right now. They're cleaning it up, but that's the park right there. So it's kind of like our central park. And then every weekends, there's like a night market and a concert. That place is new. They do really good smash burgers. And then over here, restaurants. And then as you get further over there, it's all like bars. So it's empty now, but at night, it's super packed. So this strip over here at night is really happening. And then Sundays, they close it, so people go jogging in the morning. So yeah, at night, it's like Poblacion. But only one street.
Right. But it's good that you got a good mix of everything out here. You have shops, bars, restaurants, some green space.
And that's what's important to us too. We wanted some green space because at least it's not like you're just looking at buildings.
Yeah.
So view was very important to me when we were looking at places here too, because depending on what side you are, makes a difference, especially with the sun. Like if you get the sunset view, it's nice, but it's hot. If you get the sunrise, you know, maybe less of a view, but at least it's not that hot in the afternoon. So, and inside, you know, you could look at a park, but if you get the sunset, then you could just get a hot condo. So that is where we were facing was important to me too. Across the street is Shangri-La Mall and Mega Mall. So if you want to not just go to restaurants and you want to go shopping, all you do is cross the street. This is the West Tower. So the West Tower has its own pool.
So, I'm thinking this pool is out of this world, but apparently this is actually the boring pool. So y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Is this pool boring? It doesn't look bad. It looks really nice, chill, but apparently there's another pool.
You go here to exercise and do laps.
Okay.
We go to the other one to have fun.
All right. Can we check out the other one too?
Yeah, we will go to the other one.
All right. So we're gonna check out the other one.
So for like party.
A lot of the security guards know us here already, but not because of us, because of our dog.
Really?
So when they see us walk the dog, they say hi to the dog, but not to us.
What type of dog do you have?
A Chihuahua. Yeah, we flew him in. Like I flew him in from Arizona. They flew in ahead, so I had to fly by myself. So I was the guy with the Chihuahua in the plane. It's only not all airlines allow it. Korean and Ashana allowed to have him inside the cabin with me. He has to be inside the bag though, as long as he was less than 15 pounds with the bag. But still, at least it's not in storage. He was with me in the cabin.
Yeah.
It was fairly easy. It was all online. The US side, you just have the shots. And once you get those, you go and register in the Philippine website and then just submit it all. The hardest part really was getting in the plane because of the airline. And the good thing what they do is that if it's not a full flight, because there's only certain seats that they allow, but if it's not a full flight, they keep the seat beside you vacant.
Now we're checking out pool number 2.
Yeah, this one has the bar. It's more for fun.
I see.
It's funny because we have here, but we also have a unit in one Shangri-La, which is right across the street. So I actually use a gym there.
Okay.
More than I use here, just because they have a locker room and all that. The amenities are nice. They're really nice too. Like I use a gym here too. But if you have access to something that has a little bit more, then why not?
Of course. So guys, we're trying to see the gym, but it requires fingerprints, and
they reset every year for security, and I haven't been here in a year. So my fingerprint isn't worth anymore.
But fortunately, someone let us in the gym. So this is the gym.
So we're checking out the gym right now, and I had to mute this section because there was some copyrighted music playing, and you know how YouTube is. This gym looks like it's a state-of-the-art gym. Got free weights, treadmills, and the view here is absolutely insane.
So this is basement 3, the garage, residence parking. But this is where we have our laundromat. The good thing is that they'll bring it down to you and deliver it to your room if you don't want to do it yourself. The water station is over here, which they will pick it up from your room and deliver it to you as well. But I pick it up and bring it up myself for the exercise. Normally we use them if it's like really big loads of laundry, or if we just came from a trip
Yeah.
and we have a ton of laundry. There's 2 supermarkets over here. There was a Chinese one that we didn't go to, so I'm not even sure if it's still there. And then the other one, I know is still there because that's where I get my snacks.
Okay.
Because it's easy to sneak down here
Yeah.
and get some snacks.
Are they open 24 hours?
No.
Okay.
No.
So there's a cutoff time.
There's a cutoff time. If you want 24 hours, then you have to walk outside the 7-Eleven. But this one is right here. It's like your neighborhood sari store.
So this is pretty cool. You have a nice convenience store right here in the basement. As you can see, there's a couple of different items here. Pretty much, you know, almost anything that you would find in your 7-Eleven is probably gonna be in here. See some chips, some snacks, drinks, which is really, really convenient. They do have all of this just right here in your basement. Oh, wow.
This is our home. So it is 2 studio units combined. When you enter, it's like the living space. Like we have the kitchen, laundry area, a full bathroom. It's my favorite part. I always use this almost every other day or every day. Here we have like our oven. We have like our laundry stuff, the detergents, and then here it's just like the cooking area. And then here is like where we keep our shoes, and then just like groceries, the snacks, all of that.
To be honest, because I do a lot of these property tours, and for a lot of expats, even Phil-Ams who live in the Philippines, almost no one cooks nowadays.
You know, like especially like living in this area, like there's all the restaurants that you can think of. It's just downstairs. And plus, like with the size of the kitchen, it's not really easy for us to like cook a whole
Right.
thing. And also it's hard for us to do a lot of groceries. Like we can't like stockpile because like again, like the space, the storage space is not like a lot. Like here, like this cabinet, it's like food, condiments, like first aid, and then like cleaning stuff and just supplies. I mean, we do have the fridge, but then, you know, it just gets kind of chaotic if we cook. I mean, I cook once in a while, but not like in the States, like I have to cook every day.
I mean, it's definitely a trade-off that most people make when they come out here.
Yeah.
Most units, the kitchens just aren't
They're
set
not-
up.
yeah.
Or some people are just used to certain type of cooking arrangements. Like for me, gas range all day. No disrespect to the electric cooktops. Shout out to the developers, but if I'm gonna be honest, I love gas range. Most people love gas range.
I have a gas range too.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't have a real oven. I like to bake salmon. Like I like to bake stuff, but like I mean, you just gotta have to make use of this. And I don't really want to cook because I don't have a dishwasher. So
That's another thing.
I don't want to wash dishes and pots and pans. So
Okay, and it looks like we have a pretty modern bathroom over here.
Yes, my bathroom.
Wow, look at the tile. This is nice. Yeah, this is super modern.
And then we have like the living room and then the dining room. And then at night, we like to open this because it kind of gives you the view of like, you know, the city.
This is where the position of your condo in your building is important. Because we like this because we're right beside a church. and right beside a school. So we'll always have a low-rise building beside us. And the soccer field of the school kind of makes it look like a park. So our view kind of makes it look like there's a park and then buildings. It makes it really nice. You don't feel claustrophobic.
And then here, it used to be
Well, this one, since these are upgrades, the cabinets, the floors. Later we'll see a more stock unit. You can see it's a little bit bigger. Since we have two, we didn't mind shrinking the room for the cabinets just because we need the closet space anyways.
Although, this is my non-negotiable. I have to have a storage for my...
Oh my God.
Yeah, we like mugs. I know.
Yeah.
It's economical, but not really economical because there's a lot. I told him like I have to like bring this home. Like this is all from the US. I used to collect like the mugs, and this kind of just spiraled down towards like the last 2 years. But yeah, we keep it all here. I mean, we downsize, but I gotta still kind of keep some of my stuff. Yeah, and then like that like closet is just full of like decorations. That's where I keep like the Christmas tree. But yeah, here's more of like just some small appliances or Tupperwares.
So another thing, when we brought our furniture home or our equipment home, the voltage in the US is 110. And here all the condos are 220. So now some of the electric fans that we brought home, her rice cooker, we need a transformer. So very important. You have to invest into the transformer if you want to use your stuff
from
in
the States over here.
If not, we can buy it here.
Yeah, but I didn't want to get rid of my rice cooker. Rice is life.
The old houses have 110 voltage, or some of the older condos might even have.
No, but
the
the
newer
newer
ones won't have. Some of the older condos might have gas.
Yeah, but the newer ones.
The newer ones won't.
But yeah, this is where we spend most of our time, like watching TV, just lounging and just doing work. Also here, so. Alright, so here, so it's the same size, but this is just a bedroom. So these are all upgrades. So these are all new built-in cabinets, and then we have the shelves and all of these closet space. This is where we have our clothes and just stuff. And then also here, these are all built-ins. And my nice. And then this is the second bathroom, and this is where he does most of his work. So this is like the workstation.
Okay.
So yeah, instead of having the kitchen built, they just used it for an office. But yeah, the 2 full baths is really...
It's helpful.
Yeah.
Keeps the marriage safe.
So yeah, this is 2 studios converted into 1. So the original owner at pre-selling already bought and already had it planned to be converted into a 1-bedroom. So all they really did was put a door in between this studio and that studio to turn it into 1 bedroom. And then that's what they said, no more second kitchen, we'll just turn it into an office. 2 bathrooms are still here, so that one's important to us. But aside from that, pretty much exactly the same, just a mirror image of the other room.
Yeah, this is a pretty great setup. I mean, honestly, one thing that I get in a lot of these videos in the comment section is that you guys always talk about how small spaces are in the Philippines, and this is an example of, you know, a space.
Get 2 small spaces and combine it into
Exactly.
And you'll be able to find a lot. Like the floor downstairs has it like this. There's 1 floor upstairs that has 3 studios that he converted into a 2-bedroom. So you know you're not stuck to looking for just for a 1-bedroom or just for a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
Look for someone who has 2 or 3 studios that they converted.
And then it makes the space look bigger, because if you notice, like the ceiling is high. I mean, you know, from compared to other years, I think the high ceiling makes the room feel bigger.
Like just walking through, guys, this feels no different than, you know, a Western apartment back in the state. You have a good amount of living room space. Kitchen is somewhat cozy, but where else were they gonna put the kitchen at this point?
It works.
Yeah, it works.
You have a microwave.
It works. And then I like that you have, you know, this first bathroom, and then you have
Yeah,
the main bathroom. So if you have company or guest over, no one's walking through your bedroom to use the bathroom.
Like sometimes my friends would sleep over and they would just like, we'll just put like mattress here and then we'll all be here. Yeah, this is our senior dog. He's about 15 years old. Wow.
He got more energetic when we got here.
Because it's warmer.
I think because of the weather.
He's named after your favorite drink. Oh, Milo. Yeah, actually,
Really?
that's the reason why we named him.
The kids named him because he was the color of mine, but now he's latte.
Why are you showing
Right.
me?
Hi, I'm TV. Welcome to my crib. We have my own little studio unit right next to my parents, which I basically treat as my bedroom. So here we have just the bathrooms. They have a kitchen, but I don't necessarily use it that much. And then my bed. And a lot of the storage is honestly for my clothes. That was the hardest part for moving everything. But yeah, I have my little getting ready area. Yeah, I actually got all of these shipped from boxes from the States because I couldn't leave without my squishmallows. No, it's perfect. It's like you can go to bed and it's like any type of specific pillow. You can just use it for your own comfort. I'm really big on comfort. I like having my own little safe space, and I could honestly bedrock here for like weeks on end and never leave.
But no, this is really cool to have your own space, something that you can, you know, decorate on your own, make it personable to you.
Even if it's like one wall away, I still
Right.
feel like it's a lot more privacy than if we had our own house.
These frames are actually from back home, so it kind of, you know, it's kind of good to put it there because it kind of still reminds her of like our home. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
And how many square meters is your space?
So this is about 31 square meters.
Okay, so where are we? We are in your son's condo.
Yes, this is his unit. This is a little bit bigger. It's called a studio premier. It's about 33 square meters. But it does have a different layout. So when you enter, there's like a small living room space. And then here, if you notice, the kitchen is a bit bigger. Kind of gives you like the L shape, you know, because like in our room it's like smaller. There's just one row, but he just has the basics like the, you know, the cups, the glasses, few plates and forks and spoons. But you know, no cooking area, just like a toaster oven. The fridge did come with the unit, so we just kept it. And then here is his bathroom. His is a little bit bigger. It has that like rainfall shower. And then here he does have like a small dining table that also came with the room. From here, it's his bed. And this also came with the unit. It's a built-in closet because her unit didn't have any closets, so we had to get her own. He's a big gamer, so we gotta make sure he has his setting.
Now the good thing about this room is that not much of a view, but the sun never hits it, so this is as hot as it gets. I mean, the downside is not having a view, but the good side is that the sun doesn't get into you.
Right. Definitely some trade-offs.
But what's good about them having their own space is that when they have company over, they kind of have like that privacy with their friends, and you know, they're not like, we're not in just in one house. Yes, he's hosted a couple of like game nights here with his friends.
Oh, definitely. I mean, if I had like my own separate
Right?
space around that age, I'm inviting the boys over.
So that's why he has like a mattress underneath.
Yeah.
There. So he opens it up when his friends sleep over.
Rent for a unit like hers,
20,000.
and this one's a little bit more since it's the corner.
It's 23,000. 20,000 is about $380, and then this is like, I would say maybe $420 a month, and that includes like association dues.
Gotcha.
In the US, it's HOA.
Right. And then for the first unit that we toured, about how much would that be a month?
So if that was being, that would go for, I would say 45 or maybe 40 to 45, just because it's remodeled. It got like a lot of work done in it, so
But yeah, there's a lot of people who would probably be thinking, for that amount of money you're spending, you could just rent a house.
No, that's true. People say that I could rent a house, but renting a house comes with all the maintenance, all the headaches of renting a house. This one is just as much, but again, it's hassle-free. Just rent a whole bunch of small places in one building.
And then if there's something wrong, we just call the maintenance and they just come and fix everything mostly for us.
Yeah. A lot of my friends will say like you can afford a house for how much you're renting those units, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want the headaches of that. So we're okay here. Again, it's an option. My kids love it. It gives them their own place.
Yeah, what's important is we're all happy. We're all happy with this type of living arrangement or situation. Like it works for our family, so why not give it a try?
Yeah.
We had like an option after I graduated if they wanted me to stay in the States and like work there or go back here and be with my family. But just like the past couple of years without being close to them, it made me realize how much I really value and enjoy being with them. So I'd rather make the move. And there is a trade-off. Like I have a lot of people tell me like, well, if you're in the States with your, like, because I'm an accounting major, they're like, with your degree, you could easily get a job and you could just like work and be set. But I'm like, it's so different. I'd rather be close to all of my family and just be here and be happy and figure all of that along the way than just be set up in the States by myself.
Yeah.
Well said. Family's important.
Yeah, and
it's
you
really
know what? That's
important.
pretty much the big reason why we moved back here is just really to be around family. Like we miss that. We love being around family. Like every Sundays we go to his grandma's house and we all have like, a feast with the family. We catch up and we stay there for like 4 or 5 hours just spending time with family. So yeah.
Not that living in the U.S. Is bad or anything like that. No, it's just that family's here and family's important to us, so we came here and be close to the family.
About how much would you say you're spending a month in total?
For all in all, I would say like in dollars.
In pesos or dollars, we'll convert it.
Because you said our kids, our son to school and other stuff, I would say we spend about $2,200 a month here for the 4 of us.
$2,200 for the 4 of us. That includes
tuition, rent, groceries, utilities.
Yeah, cost of living.
2,200.
That
Around
alone.
USD.
I swear, because our rent from there pays our life here.
Guys,
Our rental.
family of 4. Okay.
said our rent from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like our rent from we have a house still in Arizona, so we get that rented out. So a big chunk of the rent money there just goes here, and that pays for our, I would say, lifestyle, our life here. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's tuition, rent, groceries,
Just day-to-day expenses.
electricity, day-to-day cost of living. So definitely more affordable than
Wow.
than Arizona.
Yeah, I was just about to ask because, 2,200 in the States.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're not gonna get you that far.
Yeah, it's for a single person too.
Yeah.
Like I remember living back in Houston, I was spending almost like 23, 24, no kids, no nothing, just
Yeah.
me. So I couldn't imagine like
Yeah.
living in the States, a family of 4, you're thousands of dollars a month.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So like here, with that budget, we don't have like car payments and car insurance. Like in the States, I remembered like our car insurance per month would be like $223. So that's about 11 to 12,000 pesos, I think. So
That's the annual rate, yeah.
and then just like the groceries there, like weekly, like we spend about like 300 a week. And here, if I do like 300, I think that would be like not even 300. I think we spend about $200 like on groceries, like supplies every month. Like I think you could think of.
That's insane. But hey, out here in the Philippines, you can definitely do something like that. And based off of what you guys have seen so far throughout the video, y'all are still living a relatively comfortable life.
Comfortable, yes.
Yeah.
I would say Yeah, we're very comfortable.
We got our leading massage.
You know, compared.
No.
Swear, it's home service too.
Oh wow. Major flex.
Yeah, the
Major
major flex here is you can get a massage like every single week. You get like facials every month, like hair. Like I used to color my hair with a box dye in the States. Here I just go once a month. You know.
And it probably costs the same as buying the box is over there and having somebody do it for you over here.
Yeah.
Haircuts are much cheaper. I remember spending $30,
$35.
In great clips, and then over here, you know, you spend the same amount.
No,
it comes with a massage, and it comes with a shave and a foot spa.
Yeah.
Pampering yourself is definitely cheaper over here. And food is so much cheaper too. Like I was just talking to a buddy of mine, and he was in New York, and he was like, "Yeah, my kids got 2 ice cream cones and 2 snow cones," and he gave the guy $20, expecting for some change, and then the guy goes to him and is like, "Sir, it's 26." And he's like, "What? For 2 ice creams and 2 snow cones?" You know, but that's how it is. $40 in Arizona will get you McDonald's. $40 here will get you a sit-down restaurant and prime rib. You know, grass-fed prime rib. Don't get me wrong, some things are just as expensive. A car would probably cost as much. The good thing is that there's Chinese cars here that they're cheaper. The Chinese EVs are cheap. Houses are still expensive, especially in Manila. They're just as expensive as they are in LA. But all in all, things that you need to survive and live will be cheaper. It's just the luxury items that are more expensive.
So, very interesting setup when it comes to condo living. I don't think I've ever met a family.
We didn't plan this. It just happened.
Okay.
Yeah, we came here and we're like, okay, we're not gonna fit, and then she followed and like, okay, let's just all stay in one building.
I guess let's all move here.
Right. Guys, this just goes to show you that no matter, what your setup is, you can make anything happen out here. I mean, I've met, individuals that have come from the United States that are single, couple, people with pets, big families, small families, and they always find a way to make things happen. I'm pretty sure people would be watching saying, my God, why not buy a house, or why not rent a house, or why not, live in this area, that area? But there's obviously a certain amount of convenience that you get from living in the city.
Just getting a whole bunch of small places and making it into one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make it work. As long as you're okay, you're okay. And, we're just in a situation where it just works. So, it ended up being perfect. Again, we didn't plan any of this.
It just kind of unfolded.
Yeah, it just kind of happened. And now it just works out.
Yeah, I think a couple months right before I was about to graduate and move back over here, that's when the tenant came and they're like, "Oh, we're selling this unit. Like, if you want, we're renting out this unit if you want to go get it." And I just go. So yeah, I just wake up and then I go to my parents' condo. I eat all my meals there. It's basically just I have a studio, but it's just my room.
Bedroom.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's the third room.
I hope we don't have any more rooms.
I always ask this for all of the guests that are featured on this channel. What advice would you have for someone who's sitting at home watching this and they want to move to the Philippines?
You just have an open mind. It's very different. Expect a slower pace. Expect inconveniences, but the trade-off is, well worth it. So just like anywhere else, there's pros and cons living anywhere. So as long as you can accept the cons that come with it, the pros are so much better. Do a lot of research. Even though I grew up here, I've been gone for so long, I still had to research when I came back, just because things are so different now. It's definitely a lot more convenient, a lot more tourist friendly, a lot more expat or foreigner friendly, that's for sure. But, just like any other country, it's still going to be a different culture. There's some things that I grew up with that when I came back, it became different again, and I'm not used to it anymore. So, but yeah, once you have an open mind, you'll be fine.
Well, I appreciate you inviting us over, sharing not only just your unit, but your family's unit. This has been a fantastic tour. So So thank you so much, Migo. One last question. Where can people find you? Because you have a travel business.
Yes. So what I do is I help a lot of balikbayans, not only balikbayans, but also a lot of tourists that want to visit the Philippines, and also a lot of people who are already in the Philippines want to go visit surrounding countries. Instagram, Facebook is the best way to reach me. We'll post it all down. Migo Samia Travel, but we'll have it all listed for you here.
Absolutely. So y'all make sure to show him some love, reach out if you're wanting to travel to the Philippines or travel around the Philippines. He is fantastic at what he does. So we'll make sure to plug all of his stuff in the description and the top pinned comment so y'all can reach out to him. Once again, I appreciate you having us over, seriously.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for coming over.
Yeah, this is fantastic. So y'all make sure to like the video, hit the subscribe button, share this video, and let us know what you thought in the comment section. But yeah, if there's nothing else left to be said, I want y'all to stay safe, take care, God bless, peace. Hey, what's up everyone? I appreciate you for watching today's video. It means a lot. If you are an expat, Filipino, Phil-Am, a foreigner, and you have a condo, home, townhouse, penthouse, Airbnb, resort, hotel that you want us to tour and feature on the channel, you can reach out to me directly by sending me an email to collabs@pinoyfloyd.com. Once again, that is collabs@pinoyfloyd.com. Doesn't matter where it's at in the Philippines, even if we got to take a car or a train, a bus, a boat, or a plane, we'll make it happen. We'll get there. Once again, that's collabs@pinoyfloyd.com. And if you're looking to move to the Philippines or abroad and you're having trouble securing remote income to make that dream happen, well, I've created a free guide that's going to give you the top 5 most in-demand remote skills that you can acquire to make your dream of living abroad, living in the Philippines, a reality. So if you'd like to grab that, you can grab your copy. It's going to be in the description of this video, and it's going to be in the top pinned comment of today's video. I appreciate you watching to the end of the video, and I'm making so many more wonderful videos sharing expats stories of moving to the Philippines. You can catch this next one right here.